But a young dude that I do appreciate and respect how he's coming out here, even though it's crazy disrespectful, you gotta stand on it. Redfase, Eastside Swan Bloods.
I said, as soon as I touch 100 P's, 10 P's going for the set. So niggas been set out the way, blood. Switches, machine guns, all of that. So be careful. Be careful who you hang with. Be careful, man.
Now, we just did the Swan video. We spoke on Redfase a little bit extensively. Like I said, some people may call him CK Face for what he got on his face. I spoke about these eye busters. You know, this is a direct ticket to frontline participation, and this is what we see this dude doing. We see him starting to rap a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But mostly what we see is him looking for the action. And I'm pretty sure the action is looking for him too. I'ma just keep it real, because this dude be doing a lot of dissing and has some disrespectful antics about his game banging. But again, that's the name of the game. But in terms of activity, at an all-time high. And this is young life. This is a young dude. He right in between that age of D Savage and Lil Brazy 30s. But this is what the reality of full participation looks like. Look at the difference from this compared to that. Now, I'm not gonna say just because you extra'd out, that's what gets you a good reputation. But it's multiple factors you gotta take in with this. Number one, is your hood even active? We know the Swans, extremely active, surrounded by their enemies. We see this dude frontlining 24/7, outside. They pop the camera on, he outside every time. Not ducking it, put it on his face, not ducking it, standing on it.
If I catch you with your mama, you get it passed. But if I see you with your bitch on the gang, I'm on your ass. If you ain't trying to catch the body, pass me the strap. I'ma walk a nigga down before he knock me out the mat. 779, 804, 89 dudes. Everybody start running every time he come through.
You know, you being hella extra'd out and your hood not being in war is not giving you no points. So this is what I'm talking about, how this dude differs from some of the other cats who may be just as extra'd out but aren't in a favorable position. But one thing I see with the dissing the enemies, I think some things can kind of be kept on the low. Y'all check out that Swan video we did. You know, he's doing some heavy wordplay with some young people that's losing their lives in that section. He's not sparing any words, family members and all. And I think that's the only drawback I'm gonna say with putting it on the internet, typing it as soon as you publish it on your Instagram, put it in your story, you know, where you laughing at whoop-de-whoop or doing this and that. I think that brings a little too much of the wrong attention. It's cool to do that around your homies, and you know what I'm saying, in the streets to know this. But as soon as you put it on the internet, that's where that wrong attention comes from, especially when you wasn't the one to knock it down. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the only thing that got to be worked on and cleaned up from his point. But like I said, he is doing some rapping right now. And you know, with these rappers, you know, sometimes all publicity is good publicity. So that may be the model that he's taking to get his name on, you know what I'm saying? And that's all cool, but activity-wise, at an all-time high, reputation seems to be solid. Ain't no snitch paperwork or heard no smut. Like I said in that Swan video, I think he caught a headshot. He's for sure somebody that one of their enemy hoods would like to get up on. I'm gonna keep it real. This is just the name of the game. That's what you call a trophy when you get up on a high performer. And you know, that activity and that reputation will lead to some high impact. But other than that, putting that stuff on the net, I think it can be spared for this specific member. So I'm gonna give him an A-. Just get off the internet with the talking about who's dropping in these sections, man.